Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and back to the Pokemon Battle Lab. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you enjoy yourself at any moment in this video, drop a like, a comment, or a subscription. It'll really help me grow. Today we're going to try out something new. Stick around for the end of the battle where I'll do an analysis of the match. Today we're getting into a mirror match. Calyrex versus Calyrex. How will I handle it? How will my opponent handle it? The suspense is killing me. Let's go find out. And finally, before we move on to the battle, today's comment question of the day is, what are your hype levels for Pokemon Legends Arceus? We're only a couple of weeks out from its release, and I'm personally very hype. I do wish we'd be able to use it for competitive battling, but as a brand new Pokemon experience, I'm looking forward to playing it. We'll have a stream here on the channel when it's out, so I hope you can check it out. Without further ado, here's today's match. So let's get into today's battle. I have played a little bit off of YouTube to practice the team and get my rank up a little higher. We're still in Great Ball. We'll be at rank 9 soon, hopefully. We'll see how this match goes. Let's see who we can find. Okay, there we are. Our trainer today looks to be another Calyrex team. Awesome. Excuse me. So, they're running Calyrex with Gothitelle, Alecki, Urshifu, Incineroar, and Entei. I will say that, aside from the Alecki, our Feeny looks pretty good in this match. It resists hits from a lot of things here and does good damage back. So I'm definitely going to bring it, but I don't think I want to lead it. The question is going to be, do I want to set up Trick Room? Actually, no, they're probably going to want to lead Intimidate, so I kind of actually do want to lead it. I think I can lead it alongside Urshifu. This is going to be a non-standard battle, I think, because we're both Trick Room teams, so I need to figure out how to get around the fact that they want to set up Trick Room, or they might not, based on my team. I do still want to bring my Calyrex. I think it has the opportunity to do a lot here, and I think I will still bring Mimikyu. And that's how we're going to lock in. Let's see how this goes. Because I can potentially set up Trick Room in front of, say, their Ready Lucky. I just don't want to lead in that way. And I don't think they will either, to be honest, but we'll see about that. Yeah, okay. Oh, it's the water Urshifu. I gotta say, I did not quite expect that. But I do not mind this lead setup at all. They were obviously trying to bait and stop my Trick Room. But I think I've got a pretty free Moonblast into their Urshifu. And a Wicked Blow into Gothitelle. Even if they switch, something coming in is going to take a ton of damage. They didn't switch, so I think we probably just say goodbye to Gothitelle unless it's Focus Sash here. Okay. It is Sash, interesting. Honestly, I didn't quite expect that. Okay, so they're U-turning. That means we're gonna... Excuse me, I'm still clearing out some COVID over here. That means we're gonna end up... Yeah, Moonblasting their Calyrex. And they will get Trick Room up successfully. How much can we do here with Moonblast? Oh, they're just taunting. Never mind. Yeah, I absolutely expected a Trick Room there. We get the world's most useless special attack drop. But I don't think there's any reason here not to quick Moonblast into Gothitelle and Wicked Blow into Calyrex. They could ally switch, couldn't they? I think Gothitelle gets it. That makes it a little bit harder to call. Let's see. If we get it wrong, it's honestly a pretty big problem, isn't it? Because they could just Trick Room with Calyrex. I'm gonna go for it. Oh, they're just gonna max outright. We're choice band. We're gonna do a ton of damage anyway. Like, they might survive. I guess I could have considered doubling up into it. But we've already done some damage. We're choice banded. They don't know that. Yeah, I should have doubled into it. Although I don't know that a double would have KO'd either. But that's okay. We still end up doing a ton of damage. Are we speed tying? I'm sorry. They went first last time, did they not? I think they did. So we're speed tying. Fascinating. Okay, so Knuckles probably going to get the KO here. But they still have not set up Trick Room. We can bring in... I wonder what item they are. They're not Life Orb, they're not... Yeah, here we can bring in our Calyrex, I think. Should be okay to do that. We'll have max advantage as well. It's another Incineroar. So if that would have been the reason not to bring out our Calyrex. At this point, honestly, I want to switch back out into Mimikyu to get rid of that attack drop while I Muddy Water to do... I don't think Muddy Water is going to KO Calyrex, but it'll do good damage to Incineroar as well. And yeah, I'll bring Mimikyu in. I probably should have considered bringing Mimikyu in the first place. No, I'm not quite sure what they're going to go for. Parting Shot, possibly, could be a good option. But we're playing towards the late game max, I think. Okay, so they're just going to fake out. That's fine. Feeny wouldn't have been able to do anything that turn anyway. And they're going for a Steel Spike. Also into Feeny. Oh, that KOs. Not gonna lie, it's not ideal. Do I want to max guard Trick Room? I'm not sure. Because they're a Trick Room team too, we might still go speed tie. I think it's better to try to Will-O-Wisp their, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp it. They are getting a lot of boosts, which is a little scary. So the only consideration now is, do I max guard? And I think I should, because it's going to get us... Oh, hang on, we're still on Misty Terrain. That's a problem too. Okay. So that being the case, I think we're going to have to gamble a bit here. Yeah. And hope that we're faster. That's mostly the issue, I think, is that we need to end up being faster here, but I don't know that we're going to be. They could be like not min speed, or even or even just win a speed tie. Either way, it's not great for us. I'm proccing my weakness policy here. I probably didn't need to. Like, I was probably always going to get something here that would end up setting the weakness policy off. I might have made the wrong target too. Oh, they went for the Mimikyu. It's fine with me. Like, yeah, they're busting its disguise, but at what cost? Let's see who goes first here. They do. Into Mimikyu. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting endgame, because it's going to end up being my Calyrex against their Urshifu and their Incineroar. But I think that's a pretty winnable position, to be honest. Because this should still KO, I think. I guess Max Big probably wasn't the best option there. Oh my god, it didn't still KO. Uh-oh. Okay. Right. So I think I'm going to max knuckle the Incineroar here. Give myself some more attack power. Okay. I think I'm starting to panic a little bit. I could have called that. Although I don't know that I would have necessarily done anything different. My own terrain ended up being a bit of a hindrance, didn't it? They're going close combat. For so much damage. And they're going first consistently. That's not great. That probably means they are not min speed like we are. So I should have tried to set up Trick Room, I think. Did a lot of damage to Urshifu, but I think it's too late. There goes the terrain, but like, yeah, it's probably too late. Let's see. How do I win this? I think we need to target the Calyrex. Hope that Urshifu doesn't KO. No, I don't think we can win this one. Yeah, Urshifu gets a super effective hit off there. Incineroar comes back in, drops my attack further, and then Calyrex probably finishes me off unless I'm faster, which I'm going to guess that I am not. Yeah, they've gone first every time. They're almost certainly not min speed. So, all right, well that's the game. Catch me in a couple minutes after this is over, and I'll give us the post-game breakdown. Here we are with our first post-game analysis. I think with every one of these, I actually want to start with the lead matchup and my choices based on my opponent's team. So in this one, I was worried about trying to set up Trick Room this game pretty much solely because they had a Calyrex Ice. But I think after playing a match out, setting up Trick Room might have been the correct choice, since most of the rest of the team doesn't really rely on Trick Room. Like, looking closer at this team, it looks like a team that isn't really actually focused on Trick Room. There are just two Pokemon that can benefit from it at the top. I think the lead here should have probably been Incineroar or Mimikyu, so that I had access to Fake Out and Trick Room of my own. The next area that I wanted to look at was here in turn 2. I think I was too worried about taking out the Gothitelle after it survived with 1 HP, when I probably should have doubled the Calyrex. The fact that it survived this turn came back to bite us in a big way, and Gothitelle likewise would not have been doing all that much damage to us, and honestly didn't threaten our team all that much. And I think the last moment I wanted to focus on was right here, where it might have been smarter for me to bring out Mimikyu instead of Calyrex, if I had realized that the team actually wasn't all that reliant on Trick Room. I didn't think about Incineroar's Fake Out this turn either, and it ended up hitting, it ended up stopping Feeny from moving. And so with that, and then Calyrex starting to get off Steel Spikes and allowing it to survive big attacks, everything started going wrong here, I think. I ended up failing to take down the Calyrex quickly enough, and it got too many boosts for me to be able to handle. So yeah, overall, I think also there were a lot of moments where I was caught by surprise, and I probably need to think more out of the box about what my opponents might do. Yeah, I think that's about where I am on that. So that's today's battle. Thank you so much for watching, and if you stuck it out to the end here, I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed yourself, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and please remember to answer the comment question of the day. I hope I'll see you next time. Bye.